Song about a sleepless night. Drifted off about dawn again, waking up all alone again, up all night, wonder what I could have done. Hey, could you share it again, Jerry? Ran off another one, just like the other one, don't know where, only know that she's gone. Really gone. I'm not dwelling on, there's no telling what went wrong. Guess I fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Starting in on another day, force a smile, be on my way. I'm the kind people can depend upon. Long day, it's a busy time, so much to occupy my mind, keep me from questions I ponder on. Starting to believe that I'm running out of next times, waiting for the one to come along. With nothing to dwell upon, she's not telling what went wrong. She just fell in love too fast, stayed in love too long. Still hoping when the night comes, I stop thinking and my mind numbs. I can close my eyes before the dawn. Nothing to dwell upon, it's enough to carry on. When you fall in love too fast, stay in love too long. You fall in love too fast. Oh, stay in love too long. Hey there. Oh, hey, Ron, how are you? Hi, Denise and Curtis, my buddy. We got California, Greater Seattle, and I believe Dallas, right? Denise? You're in Dallas. And it's nice to see a few people found it. If you weren't here for the beginning of it, we had a bit of a train wreck. Everything's going fine, then all of a sudden, Facebook or something decided, Mesquite, okay. Well, to me, that's Dallas, because you have to go through Dallas to get there. So, but Facebook decided to end my show after one song. And I don't think they have the right to make judgments like that. So everybody's a critic. But here we are, we'll do some others. That was Fall in Love Too Fast, which is actually where the title of my first album came from, of course, which is called Stayed in Love Too Long. This is not on an album yet, but we'll see. We don't know exactly when. Can't go into the studio right now. I can write, things like that. Been doing a lot of other things, not music related, working around the house and taking care of business and paperwork and things like that. Playing a little bit, but not as much as usual. And that's probably going to last another week, and then I'm probably going to start hitting it really hard. Because with any luck at all, in late May and early June, I'm going to learn The More I Look at You again. I haven't played that in 30 years, Jerry. But in hopefully late May and early June, I actually have like gigs. And so I'm going to want to really get in shape for that. But I've been out. I've been walking a lot and getting some exercise and getting some fresh air. And I did something really weird. I decided that it's time for me to save money by spending money. And so I bought me a brand new lawnmower today. And I'm going to start mowing my own lawn, because that way I don't lay out $150 a month for somebody else to do it. 2 months I'm even on the lawnmower, and I need the exercise and the fresh air anyway, right? But in the meantime, here's a song that's an episode of Cops. This was the very first coffee mug that I got for my mug collection. I at one point had over 300 mugs. I only have probably about 100 left, and I need 5. But this is from San Francisco. Bought this on the Embarcadero. I do like San Francisco. Someday I'll write a song about it. But right now, this is a song about getting pulled over on the side of the road late at night and having to go through one of those tests where you have to touch your nose. Glad that you called, that you're okay. I'd gotten here sooner, but it's been a long day. You got lucky, the cop let you off with a warning. Now don't say a word, hand me your keys. We're both better off if nobody sees. So get in the truck, we'll come back for your car in the morning. And it's my turn to do the dishes again. It's my turn to lie to our friends. It's my turn to pick up the kids after school. And it's my turn to be the bad guy. It's my turn to believe all your lies. It's my turn for not asking why. And tomorrow, it's my turn again. Broken high heel, stain on your dress. Your makeup is totaled and your hair is a mess. Not even thinking or taking a guess where you've been. Don't say, what's that alone? I don't mean to pry, but if you were alone, well then who was that guy? What are you drinking? Is this really happening again? And it's my turn to do the dishes again. It's my turn to lie to a friend. It's my turn to pick up the kids after school. And it's my turn to to be the bad guy. It's my turn to believe all your lies. It's my turn for not asking why. And tomorrow, it's my turn again. I'll ask no questions. You'll tell no lies. 'Cause that seems like a fair compromise. I called in the wood, sang the old tune. They said they hope that you feel better soon. Told them I'd try to make it by noon if I can. So go take your pill, I'll let the kids know they need to be still. Mom's feeling low. Yes, I'm exhausted, taking about all I can stand. And it's my turn to do the dishes again. It's my turn to lie to a friend. It's my turn to pick up the kids after school. And it's my turn to be the bad guy. It's my turn to believe all the lies. It's my turn for not asking why. And tomorrow, it's my turn again. And tomorrow, it's my turn again. It's my turn again. My turn, from an as yet unnamed upcoming album. I've got 6 originals I'm ready to record for it. A couple of them are about half done anyway. We'll see. I have a whole bunch of other songs. Hi, Sharon. You get so many songs running through your head sometime, and you can't possibly work on one or the other without all of the rest of them kind of running together. It'll drive you crazy. But that's okay. I guess that's the good problem to have. But it's how do you finish one? How do you get focused on one? And that's the hardest thing. So people like Tony did so well. And to be fair, for a long time, that was Tony's full-time job. He worked 40 hours a week doing nothing but writing songs. And I'd like to do that, but then I got all the housework to do, and but I'm getting closer to it. But I spent my 20s and 30s doing cover songs just to make money, make a living, and I probably should have spent more time writing songs. I wrote a few that were okay, but I think my stuff is better now. So, I don't know. I like it better. My tip jar link is not broken. I'm looking right at it. WayneWillingham.com/tipjar. I just called it up myself. Anyway. I'm glad you think so, Jerry. It had good points to it, I'm sure. "1,000 Miles, good God, I could probably do that one. I bet I'd remember that one, Jerry. But right now, here's another one I'm looking at for whatever new album comes out. This is called A Fine Time. thinking about all of the cute little things that you do. You don't need to, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. I've been thinking about us, thinking about all of the fussing and things people do. You don't need to, and it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. Yeah, in the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over sunny skies, in the evening or when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. Well, in the morning or the springtime, when the sun is high over summer skies, in the evening or when those leaves are dry, or the coldest night, I'm thinking of you. I've been minding my own, waiting for you to come home, 'cause I'm feeling blue. I'm missing you, but it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. Yeah, it's a fine time anytime I'm thinking of you. It's a fine time. Oh, yeah. Oh. There it is. That's a fine time. It's just a fun little song. Just hi. Been thinking about you, whoever you are, and you sure look cute, that kind of stuff. And so that's all good. I like that kind of stuff. I'm looking something up here to. Hey, Cliff, ladies and gentlemen, we have royalty joining us. My buddy, my bro, pretty important man in my musical life, that's for sure. And he even texts me every once in a while to check on me because I'm on his list of senior citizens to make sure I'm okay. And that's my buddy Cliff Stiegel. You'll see him on there. And I don't see any link not working, Jerry, because there's what happens when you go to one of the tip jar pages. Okay, that's the one where you can use a credit card, and then there's the other one that is via PayPal, and it will in just a minute. And there it is, and it just took me to there. So I don't know what the problem is for you, but you know what? For those who want to tip, that's great. If you just want to listen, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. I know I'm not supposed to touch my nose, but you want me to sing like this? I know I look better, right? I have to be careful with that, though, because when you put these things over your ears and you have glasses on, and I wear hearing aids, and I wear the kind that go over your ear because I like the idea of having Bluetooth. You get so much there, it's like after a while your ears are... Oh. And also, let's credit also to Cliff's mother-in-law who is making these for people, and Cliff got me one, and I do appreciate that, and I have worn it profusely, my friend. So anyway, so there's a brand new one, or close to new, There are some newer than that, and I will get to those a little bit here. But I wanted to play, I want to make sure I played something like from each album, at least one song. And I've played something from the first album, and I played Portland, which is from the latest album, The Ring. But I've not played anything from the Yo-Yo album. So, and so here we go. Unless somebody has a suggestion for what I'm going to do for the Yo-Yo album, I think what I'm going to do is, boy, and it's hard. And in the Yo-Yo album, there's only 7 songs on it, and one of them isn't even mine. It's a cover. Pretty good cover, though. Most people are have given me good compliments on it. Nobody's told me it sucked, but my friends are so nice. Some of them are, anyway. But here we go. From Yo-Yo. I've told the story many times about how when I was going through all of my heart issues and so on, I got to the point where every morning I was waking up and I'm celebrating the fact that I'm still alive. And this song came out of it. Rise and shine. You've been given a new day, one that you can call your own. Be right on, shine, sunny or gray, take it away, make it the very best day you've ever known. Sometimes the best you can do can only happen if you rise and shine. We all need a breather, just a little time alone. Ease your mind, go for a walk, don't give it a thought. Believe it or not, this whole world will still carry on. Sometimes the best you can do is let it all go, and the world can take care of you. I've been down like you, I've weathered a storm or two, but storms move on. And the worst day that you've ever done beats waiting on a beautiful day that may never come. So rise and shine, sunny or gray, take it away, make it the very best day you've ever known. One thing I promise to you, your dreams will only come true when you rise and shine. Thank you. And that's Rise and Shine. It's from the Yo-Yo album. Hey, Robbie. Hey, CJ. Nice to see you. And Sharon Parker, we now have Portland online with us as well as Seattle. I haven't seen any of my Virginia friends here, or Michigan. Well, there's a lot going on. And of course, Virginia is one of the places that they didn't get hit quite as hard as like Kentucky and so on, but they got hit with some of the tornadoes over the last few days. And Michigan's pissed. They always have been. I love Michigan. I miss you guys in Michigan. I miss Michigan. Somebody write that down for me. Might turn that into something. Jerry, if you send me a reminder to practice The More I Look at You, I will. Matter of fact, tell you what, 2 weeks from tonight, I'm going to be doing a full show, full hour, maybe a little bit more, and I will do 2 of the earlier songs. I will do The More I Look at You, and I'll do 1,000 Miles or so, just for you. It gives me, I like having goals and things. You know, I've always been the guy with the to-do list that's a yard long. And that's never going to change in me, I tell you. But here's one for somebody who, I'm going to do a cover song. This is for somebody who I just logged in. And I hope I can remember, I haven't done it in a while. I haven't done it since probably, I did it once or twice since. But the last time I did it in front of an audience was up in Plymouth, Michigan in October. And it was at a coffee house. So this seems appropriate. This is a song by Michael Smith. Thanks, CJ. The Dutchman's not the kind of man to leave the thumb jammed in the damn heat. Holds his dreams in. That's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the morning, Margaret makes him breakfast. She believes in. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be. Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes he sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Sea. Long ago I used to be a man. Dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cap and coat patched with love that Margaret sewed him. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals, calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the cider sea. Long ago I used to be a young man. Dear Margaret remembers that for me. The windmills whirl the winter in, wraps his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name, she makes his bed up, humming some old love song. She learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, they hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep, Margaret blows a candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the cider sea. Long ago I used to be a young man. Dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman falls asleep, Margaret blows the candle out. The Dutchman by Michael Smith. I knew Mike back in the kind of mid-70s, early to mid-70s, 73, 74, 75, back in my Detroit days. Not well. But he was already, by that point, everybody knew he was a great songwriter. I ought to learn more Mike Smith songs, but I'm too busy trying to learn my own and write my own. So, but he really just an incredible songwriter. Steve Goodman said that John Prine and Michael Smith are the two best songwriters in the business. So, Jerry wasn't born yet. Well, some people just miss out on the good stuff, Jerry. I'm sorry, man. And you know, after trying all these technical things where I'm plugging in and using special microphones and stuff, I mean, look at this microphone that I'm not using, right? And so now what am I doing? I'm using my phone. So I hope it sounds okay. I think it probably does, because these things are pretty good. And it's an XR, Apple iPhone XR. So it's kind of latest, and it's every whistle, every bell. Kind of like my car, every whistle, every bell, every dollar. What can you do? Anyway, Jerry, did you find that that those links worked after all on the tip jar? Is that what you were humming about? Well, thank you, CJ. It's a pretty song, isn't it? We'll do another pretty one somewhere in here in the next few minutes. Only going to do about 2-3 more, but we'll make sure one of them is real pretty. I like pretty songs. I'm a little out of voice right now because just everything else. It sounds great, Jerry. screw it. I'm going to throw all this stuff away and just use my damn phone. And in fact, if the weather is cooperating 2 weeks from tonight, that would be what, the 29th? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was typing as fast as I could, Jerry, if I missed it. I was trying to get going again. So if the link was wrong, I do apologize. It's WayneWillingham.com/tip jar. If you just go to WayneWillingham.com, there is a tip jar right there in the upper right-hand corner, as you can see there. And just click on that, and that will take you to the option page. So, but things happen sometimes. Not much you can do about it. But I'm willing to admit my mistakes. I can name some of them. I mean, people, but we won't do that. Back in a couple of years now, I was in Cancun, playing. And I don't mean playing guitar, I mean playing. Hey! And I was staying at an all-inclusive resort where basically they give you a mimosa when you wake up, and you just stay mildly hammered all day until the evening gets there, and then you ramp it up. And I met a couple there. And I don't remember their names, but they were so interesting that one time they were walking towards me and walking just on a sidewalk there. And I'd seen them around, and I realized they were a couple where there was a good age difference. He was a good-looking guy, very fit, in his 50s or so. And she was, I later found out, she was like 28, 29. She's a good-looking girl. And they come towards me, and they're wearing kind of those, remember the I'm with stupid t-shirts? They were wearing something similar, but hers said, "He's not my father." And his, of course, said, "She's not my daughter." I want to get to know these people. And so I did, and I heard they told me the story about how they were worried about what other people would think, but finally she said, "No, we're going for it." And they'd been married several years by then, a couple of years by then, and at the time they said that was going to be the last vacation for a while, because they were, in about 5 months, they were going to have twins. So, whoops. And this is from The Ring. And it's not one I play a lot for things like that. But this is called Almost December. And I broke a songwriting rule where the title is not even in the song. And I hope I can remember to do it, because I don't play it very much. I shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't look at me that way. Things happen in the night. You don't care what's wrong or right. Tell the light of day. I'm old enough, I should know better. You're an adult, you know the score. Friends say they sympathize, looking through judgmental eyes. Just makes me want you more. And I'm not thinking how or why I'm looking in your eyes. not so worldly wise. If I could only start again with you. Time is a joke God casts upon us. Age but a number, so they say. Time spent with you nearby, decades fall away. Am I just a phase that you'll get over? My fondest secret memory. Ah, those many years from now, will you look back on me? If you only knew how I really wanna do, it's just to walk right up to you and tell you all the places I could take you to. Oh, I'm not thinking how or why, just looking in your eyes. Oh, I'm longing for the time I was not so worldly wise. I remember when, if you had only known me then, I could only start again. I could only start again. If I could only start again with you. Oh, okay, Betty, I was able to, on another screen, read your message. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can edit out from this video feed, and I will get it, and I can chop it up a bit, and I'll send you the section on the Dutchman. As far as Spoon River, woo, been a long time, but yeah, I do remember it. I don't know if I'd. But I can make sure I know it well enough to perform it properly 2 weeks from tonight in this very spot, probably in this very chair. I will do Spoon River along with Jerry. I didn't mean for you to do it here, but okay. I will do The More I Look at You. I will do 1,000 Miles or so. I will do Spoon River. Maybe I'll even do another, do the Dutchman one more time after I work it up. I'm hoping by then my nail salon is open so I can get my manicure. You know, I'm doing the best I can here at home, but I really need to get the overlay redone, the acrylic overlay, because it's a little bit of an adventure. And in another couple of weeks, it won't matter because it'll all be gone. So I don't know. But I've gotten very spoiled to have like perfect fingernails all the time. And right now you might have heard a couple times it caught, and I wasn't expecting that. So, but yeah. And as far as the tip jar goes, it's not on the screen, Betty. You can go to WayneWillingham.com. I don't know if you saw this. Here we go. But here's the main page for WayneWillingham.com, and it's probably I didn't reverse the camera or anything, so this is probably just a mirror image of it. But if you look all the way over in the upper right hand corner, right there is the tip jar, and if you were to click on it or whatever you do to get there, you'll see it comes up with this. And on one side, that's if you want to tip by credit card, and that's if you want to tip by PayPal. And it's that simple. We're trying to make this easy for you and easy for me. You know, there are a lot of musicians who are not doing, you know, we're all not doing our gigs that we were going to do. That doesn't hit me as hard as it does a lot of them. But it hits me too. So anything you can do to help there is appreciated, definitely. But again, it's not compulsory. And if you're gonna spend $10 tipping musicians, and you're gonna look at 3 different shows, tip 5 each to the other 2. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. You know, but I also know what it's like. But again, you know, it's nice to offset some of these expenses, and you know, just the luxuries like, you know, food, mortgage. Because guess what, baby? There ain't nobody giving me any kind of lenience on my mortgage or on my car payment or anything else. So I'm still paying those things. Fortunately, I can. Anyway, Sharon, are you still on here? If you are, please just wave or something. And also remember, even if you watch this later, you can share this, and other people will see your share, and they can watch the recorded version of this later. And you can also just hit like. And when you do those likes and shares, that's how other people notice that oh, Wayne's playing. Okay, let's listen to Wayne. And they can go to the link on Facebook. So, for me, it's less about the money than it is I'm trying to get more people to notice. You know, that's more important to me. Hey, Keith, wow, how you doing, buddy? Keith, you just missed by about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, me doing the Dutchman. So, I don't know what to tell you. This is the last song that I have completed. I've got 6 like in the works that are somewhere between like 60 and 90% done. And I need to break a couple of them out of there, because it's kind of funny when you're in that situation. And I've been in that situation many times where you've got so many in the works. You finish a couple of them, and then all of a sudden you can finish the rest of them. And bang! All of a sudden, you're like a fire hose kicking out new songs. But this, I wrote this just after Valentine's Day. So it's been a couple months. And, see, March, April, yeah. And I wrote it when I was singing up in McKinney, Texas, which is a really cool little town north of Dallas. And I noticed there were couples walking around this town square where I was playing. And it was almost all couples, and it was cold. And it's not that cold in Texas as a rule, but it was cold enough to where you could see their breath coming out in the fog. So thank you, Betty. And I was sort of working on a different idea for a song, and this came along, and it kind of gelled it all together. That was February 14th, and I'd say this was done by February 18th or 19th. This is called Heart to Heart. Down on the square, lovers are walking hand in hand, arm in arm. There's a chill in the air, see their breath when they're talking, huddled close, keeping each other warm. On Valentine's and evening time, I watch as lovers steal a kiss in the dark. All that I want is somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. All of my life I had to wonder, I've never been certain had I really had a lover at all. Some kind of spell, I guess, that you're under. The more you pull away, seems the harder it falls. On Valentine's, when lovers find a place that's all their own, a world apart. All that I want is somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Tonight it's diamond rings and chocolates, roses and champagne. Lovers play the game, I hold no part. Back on the square, a couple is dancing. Has anybody ever looked at me as she does at him? Would anyone notice the glance of a kindly man watching all the others romance their lovers again? It's Valentine's, I find that I'm still open for a love or just a start. All that I want is somebody to love, face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. Face to face, eye to eye, heart to heart. And well, Keith couldn't stay, but I'm glad he dropped in for a little while. Keith's a good friend, pretty good songwriter, in fact. He's not too bad at tennis either. I hope he hears me say that. In the meantime, we managed. I had to shift gears, and we had a bit of a delay, and it's a shame because we lost a number of viewers that it looked like we had from the beginning. But there's nothing we can do about that. But that we went a little longer than I thought. And I want to say thanks again to those who did watch and those who may watch in the future. And again, 2 weeks from tonight, on the 29th of April, going to be right here doing this again. Might just use this same thing, just use the phone. That seems to work best of all. And I realized why about halfway through this. And Jerry, you and I will talk. Again, thanks for tuning in. And like I said, I also said I'm promising songs I'm going to do on the 29th. I'm going to do Spoon River, which is another Michael Smith song. I'm going to do 2 of my old songs from way back when. The More I Look at You and 1,000 Miles or so. I might even dredge up another one, but I'm going to be testing it just with those. And also maybe I'll have a new one that we can introduce. We'll see. That's kind of scary. But I'm hoping by then to have a manicure and maybe even a haircut, but God only knows what's going on. It's probably going to be a couple weeks past that. So I'm gonna probably have longer hair and crappier nails, but we'll manage, that's for sure. Anyway, but please everybody, when you go out, wear your mask, wear your gloves, do all the things that they're suggesting you do. It costs you nothing extra just to be safe. So, and there are a lot of people who are compromised due to various health conditions. I'm one of them. So I'm pretty careful these days on things like that. I go out for my walk, and I'm going out walking on the golf course and so on. And I keep my mask and gloves in my back pocket in case I encounter somebody and I need to talk. And if we got to get close, boom. In the meantime, please be safe, and we will chat at you soon. Thanks again.